The offensive performance from Angel Reese last night. Keyword, offensive. That is the only kind of offense that Angel Reese is capable of performing. Offensive offense. But I'm not just talking about the self-proclaimed villain, which, by the way, I thought Angel Reese was dedicating this season to winning. I thought she was focused on carrying the Chicago bravado to the promised land of golden toilets and bathrooms with running water.
But not when you got Angel Reese.
3 games, 3 losses, 1 spotlight. Angel Reese came into the WNBA as the Bayou Barbie, confident, hyped, and branded as the league's next superstar. But after a humiliating crash against the Sparks, Chicago fans aren't just asking what's wrong, they're asking if she was ever ready. And Kamilla Cardoso? She's not staying silent anymore.
Kamilla Cardoso, she is fed up with the Chicago Sky experiment. Tyler Marsh, once again, salute to you. You are doing the rest of the league a favor. This point forward experiment, this Ariel Atkins trade, this has done nothing.
When Angel Reese and Kamilla Cardoso were drafted to the Chicago Sky, fans saw a dream frontcourt. 2 NCAA juggernauts reunited in the pros. But chemistry isn't automatic, and from game 1, cracks began to show.
Seems like Kamilla Cardoso is done with Angel Reese, man. Angel Reese is up there mucking up everything, guys. I've been telling y'all. There's only so much masquerading you can do. There's only so much you can hold up this facade. And in this video,
the Sky's most recent loss to the LA Sparks wasn't just bad, it was revealing. Missed layups, botched rebounds, lazy defense. The self-proclaimed queen vanished when her team needed her most.
I'm struggling to understand the end destination of this journey. I'm struggling to understand the winning that Angel Reese is talking about.
While Angel crumbled, Kamilla Cardoso was hustling, diving for loose balls, protecting the rim, running the floor. And when the Sky bench looked frustrated, Kamilla was the one speaking up.
Angel Reese, girl, you gotta rebound harder. Yes, I know you had a double-double, you had like 11 rebounds today, but you could have had 29. Like, you could have had 30, so sometimes the ball is just coming past you, you're just standing there. Girl, the fashion show was before the game. And the last one is also for Angel Reese. Look, if you're the big star, if it's supposed to be a rival between you and Caitlin Clark and y'all the 2 big dogs in the league, then you need to put the team on your...
Despite the losses, Angel's Instagram stays undefeated. Cryptic captions, Gatorade shoots, glammed out tunnel walks. But where's the accountability? Has the spotlight blurred her vision? Or is it all part of the plan?
Looks like she cannot play. I'm sorry, bro. She's not good. She's not good. She looked like she don't have the hunger. She don't have the want to. She don't have the drive. She don't have that dog in her. Bro, I watched Aaliyah Boston dog walk her ass up and down the floor and she wanted no parts of it. I watch her tap out on a nightly basis. She don't want it, bro. She don't want it. Let's be serious. Y'all drafted a bust. Y'all drafted a bust.
Social media crowned Angel after LSU. Now it's crowning her again, but this time with memes, missed layups, and mockery.
So lads, today I'm in my green snuggie. I'm in my green snuggie because it was we got to talk about the meme. The meme. I'm not even going to call them a basketball team right now. I'm going to call them a meme that is Chicago Sky because it's actually getting ridiculous. It's getting absolutely ridiculous.
The Sky coaching staff looks paralyzed. Do they bench their biggest name or keep letting her sabotage momentum?
The Chicago Sky just lost to the Los Angeles Sparks by a score of 91-78. And let's be serious here. Y'all lost to a Los Angeles Sparks team that are playing without 2 starters. Y'all lost to a Los Angeles Sparks team that's playing without 2 starters. Chicago Sky, listen, man. Y'all the worst team in the league, bro. Like, let's just stop playing games. This ain't even let's be funny. I'm not even joking. I'm not smiling. I don't have a single joke for you. The Chicago Sky is trash. You guys are trash.
While Angel grabs headlines, Kamilla earns respect. Silent, focused, underrated. And now, fans and the league are finally seeing the real face of Chicago's future.
Sparks look suspect a little bit in that first half, but then they come out in that second half ready to roll. Here's the thing. This is a team that is playing without some of their players. They're playing without Ray Burrell. They're playing without Rickea Jackson. And, of course, they're playing without Cameron Brink, who...
The Sky are 0-3. The chemistry is cracking. The media is turning. And Kamilla's patience is wearing thin. Angel Reese may have the spotlight, but if her game doesn't evolve, she might find herself watching from the bench.
Bro, what is going on in Chicago, bro? What is going on in Chicago, bro? I know everybody enjoy, yeah, when Angel Reese get the missing layups, we clown, yeah, we get our...
Is Angel Reese just in a slump, or are we witnessing the unraveling of a hype machine? And as Kamilla Cardoso steps up, who really deserves to lead the Chicago Sky? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Like, subscribe, and stay locked in, because in the WNBA, the drama's just getting started.
I don't give a fuck 17 rebounds, Angel, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck about that, bro. Real shit. Like, you gotta get better, bro. Like, you gotta get better, bro. Like, all them smoke layups, bro, is terrible. Like, that shit is, it don't even look like you looking at the basket, bro. It look like you throwing up shit, hoping it go in. Like it don't even be looking like you know how when you do a layup, you put the ball where the ball, so the ball can...
What happens when the hype becomes a liability? When the Bayou Barbie becomes a bench problem? Angel Reese walked into the WNBA with the crown of a college champion, but now, her teammate Kamilla Cardoso is done carrying the circus. What happened in Chicago wasn't just another loss, it was a meltdown. And Cardoso, she didn't hold back. This is the moment Angel Reese got exposed.
Game 3 for us. Okay, game 3 for us. Okay, we are still 0-3. Whereas the Los Angeles Sparks, who we just got defeated by, are 2-3. Okay, so they won 2 games and lost 1. This game concluded, guys, with the Los Angeles Sparks, the winner, having 91 points, whereas us, the Chicago Sky guys, we only had 78 points. I gotta give credit where credit is due. The Chicago Sky overall, we have improved, okay, since being defeated by the Indiana Fever, and then of course the other game the other day, us getting defeated by the New York Liberty, okay? It could have got really, really bad for us. Even though this is still, in my eyes, this is considered a blowout. Okay, we lost by 13 points.
Angel Reese entered the league with unmatched media buzz. From ESPN specials to fashion magazine covers, she was dubbed the next face of the W. But while the cameras were flashing, the fundamentals were fading. Inside the locker room, the whispers were growing louder. Is Reese all brand and no basketball?
I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I root for her, and I want to see her win. Even more than I want to see Caitlin Clark win. I'm not even gonna lie, folks. Not because of even racism, but just because of how she's talked about in certain circles. Like, some people talk like she don't even belong. This is why I want her to win. But I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I fuck all the highlights that they show when they in the off season. She gotta come back with a real package, bro. Like, that layup package, folks, like, that she got, them smoke layups.
And then came Kamilla, the quiet force, the anchor, the rookie who showed up not for lights, but for wins. According to inside sources and visible on-court tension, Cardoso is frustrated. Body language doesn't lie, and Kamilla says everything. Eye rolls, cold shoulders, and intentional spacing away from Reese. She's not hiding it anymore.
That's what we've been doing all this. We've been having all this back and forth. We've been having all this back and forth over that, over that. That's what we've been comparing to Caitlin Clark. That's what we've been comparing. Are you serious? Are you serious? Man, stop playing games.
What do you think? Has Angel Reese become a liability for Chicago? Can she turn it around? Or has Kamilla Cardoso already checked out for good? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe for more WNBA drama and hit that bell, because this story isn't over yet. Chicago's front office is now facing a nightmare. Your biggest name is your biggest problem. Kamilla Cardoso is the future. But if she's already checking out emotionally, the franchise has to choose: win games or sell jerseys. because it looks like this duo, it's done. Even WNBA legends are noticing. Sue Bird recently said in an interview, "You don't win on hype, you win with work." While not naming names, fans believe it was a not-so-subtle shot at Reese. And other vets? They're starting to question the entire Sky experiment. Reese may be box office, but Cardoso is scoreboard. While Reese flirts with a double-double in stat sheets, it's the missed rotations, clogged lanes, and busted plays that have fans calling her a bust. Cardoso? She's trying to play winning basketball. And right now, that means playing away from Reese. Following the game, cryptic posts began circulating. Kamilla reposted quotes about protecting your peace. Reese doubled down, posting about being unbothered. But insiders tell a different story. Coaches frustrated. Chemistry decaying. One source close to the team says it bluntly, they can't coexist. Mayhem struck in their latest crash, a brutal loss where Reese's offense was described as, well, offensive. Missed open looks, botched rebounds, lazy defense. And on the sidelines? Silence. Kamilla Cardoso didn't clap, didn't console. She just walked away. Fans saw it. The league saw it. And the Sky? They're left in shambles. In the heart of Chicago, where the banners of potential fly high and the echoes of college greatness still reverberate through the hallways of the Wintrust Arena, a storm is brewing. What was once a beacon of hope for the Chicago Sky, Angel Reese, the self-proclaimed Bayou Barbie, has now turned into the epicenter of an unraveling disaster. After the Chicago Sky dropped their third straight game, this time a 91-78 blowout at the hands of the Los Angeles Sparks, questions aren't just being asked, they're being screamed. And at the center of that uproar is Kamilla Cardoso, the powerhouse Brazilian center who came into the WNBA with grit, humility, and a work ethic that speaks louder than any pregame Instagram post. While Reese continues to soak in the spotlight with choreographed entrances, designer fits, and cryptic captions, it's becoming glaringly obvious to fans, teammates, and analysts alike. Style can't cover up substance forever. Kamilla, who has carried herself with quiet professionalism, is rumored to have finally reached her boiling point. Though the media will tell you there's no beef, insiders close to the team whisper a different story. According to locker room sources, tensions flared after the latest loss when Cardoso, fed up with the lack of accountability, called out Reese not just for her missed layups and defensive lapses, but for her entire on-court demeanor. While Angel prances around like the main character in a movie no one's watching anymore, Cardoso is battling in the trenches, grabbing boards, diving for loose balls, and trying desperately to bring cohesion to a squad that feels more like a fragmented reality show than a professional basketball team. Her critique was said to be brutal, honest, and much needed. She didn't hold back, and why should she? With a team slipping further into the standings and morale dropping lower than Reese's shooting percentage, someone had to speak up. Let's be real. Fans aren't blind. The social media grace Angel once floated on has turned into quicksand. Clips of her missed bunnies, botched rotations, and lackluster defense have become viral memes rather than highlights. The same platforms that crowned her queen now mock her kingdom. One built on delusion, empty stat lines, and diva behavior. While her defenders tout her rebounding numbers, the context tells another story. 17 rebounds? Sure. But how many were uncontested? How many came after her own missed shots? The advanced stats show a player whose presence on the court correlates with slowed pace, stagnated ball movement, and defensive liability. Kamilla, by contrast, is becoming the glue, outplaying expectations, running the floor like a veteran, and anchoring the defense with maturity well beyond her rookie year. And here's the kicker. She does it without fanfare. No gimmicks. No tweets. Just hoops. The Sparks game was a tipping point. In the fourth quarter, when leadership was needed and the game still within reach, Angel airballed a hook shot, fumbled a rebound out of bounds, and committed a lazy foul that handed LA free points. Kamilla, meanwhile, fought through double teams and tried to manufacture offense in the paint against overwhelming odds. Reese's body language? Detached. Smiling on the bench while her teammates struggled. Her energy was more fitting for a TikTok challenge than a professional athlete in the middle of a losing streak. Even fans who once cheered her every move are beginning to question her commitment. And when Kamilla finally confronted her, we're told the word stung. "This isn't LSU," she reportedly said. "No one's going to carry you here." It was a message not just to Angel, but to the entire team. Sue Bird, a WNBA legend and respected voice in the sport, recently alluded to the situation during a podcast appearance. Without naming names, she criticized the new wave of players more focused on image over impact, warning that the league is watching closely and rewards real leadership, not just marketability. Fans connected the dots immediately. Reese may be trending, but Cardoso is transforming. The message is clear. You can't just show up in the W. You have to show out, night after night. And if you don't, someone else, like Kamilla, will. Chicago Sky's coaching staff is in a bind. Benching Reese would cause headlines, invite criticism, and likely ignite social media warfare. But continuing to start her out of fear and hype is damaging the team's chemistry. You can see it in the eyes of teammates: hesitation when she calls for the ball, reluctance to rotate toward her side defensively, and visible frustration when plays fall apart. Kamilla, despite being younger, has emerged as a quiet leader. She's holding teammates accountable in practice, spending time watching film, and engaging with coaches on how to improve. Angel? Still posting vague affirmations and acting like a misunderstood superstar. As the Sky sit at 0-3, the question isn't if change is coming, it's when. Will the coaching staff finally hand the reins to Cardoso and let the team rally around a true competitor? Or will they continue to let Reese's brand overpower her actual basketball contribution? For Kamilla, there's no time for drama, only development. She's here to win. And if Angel doesn't get with the program, she might be left behind not just in the standings, but in the very league she once believed she could dominate. This is more than a team in trouble. It's a story about two rookies on two very different paths. One chasing influence, the other chasing greatness. And in the unforgiving world of the WNBA, only one of them has a future that looks like it belongs on a highlight reel. Stay tuned. Because if Kamilla Cardoso has anything to say about it, this isn't the end of the Chicago Sky. It's the beginning of a new chapter. One written in hustle, heart, and honest hard work. And Angel Reese? Well, if she wants to be part of that story, it's time she rewrites her script, not on social media, but on the court.